That sort of little innocent look. Obviously he's a robot, so he's got rivets. I mean, doesn't necessarily have to, but that's very traditional for a robot. I spoke to a couple of robots only the other day, and I said, do you like the rivet look, or do you prefer the sort of Apple iPhone look? And they said, we're more traditionalist. We like the old school rivets. And I said, okay, rivets it is. So, you see, we were thinking of maybe putting a hat on him, sort of a baseball cap or something like that. But we haven't decided about that. So we're gonna disappear that little hat. Goodbye, hat. Fantastic to have met you, but goodbye. Yes, and then little short legs, little dumpy legs, maybe really short actually. The shorter the better, like a little toddler. Yes, and little wheels on his boots, because then he can get around fast. Do you know what I mean? And kids like their sort of skates and toys and things like that, don't they? This is very small here. I might rub this out actually and put his hands there. This is a second drawing I've done of this, and it refines itself each time you do a drawing. So what we'll do, we'll give him these hands are a bit too big, but we'll just carry on for the fact of just doing this. What lovely jazzy music. Yes, don't worry about the inauguration. It's all nonsense. Yes, it will all be fine. Don't you worry. Yes, there we are. What a lovely little guy. And he's we'll just give him. I believe he's called Nobot. So we'll give him a little K. Now what we'll do, just for fun, we'll colour him in by paint bucket. We'll make sure all the edges are fine. Just to start to get a colour scheme. Maybe you should have a rivet there and a sort of a join there and there. So we're going to choose some colours. Here's some colours, and there's sort of a grey sort of. Let's just try that for now, and then start filling him in. Whoops, we filled in the whole universe, of course. So we're going to have to go back to dark and make sure we've got no. There we are. We've got no gaps. If we've got gaps, we'll have to get out the paintbrush and do it bit by bit. If we haven't got gaps, we can bucket fill him. Oh, the jazzy music's over. Oh, don't worry, it will be back. Here we go. With that wonderful opening chord. I remember I was in Hamburg and there was this big jazz band playing in a restaurant. They all took turns at solos. It went on and on and on. But I had a chat with the chap playing the piano. I said, do you know any old swing Sinatra? I said, I love all that stuff. My dad used to play it. I know all the words. And he knew something like Pennies from Heaven and You Make Me Feel So Young. He said, oh, you're great. I said, yeah, he was a really good piano player. And he had gigs all around town. He said, do you want to do a duo? We do all the Sinatra type stuff. We ended up gigging all around Hamburg. That was I had a band going at the same time. So, yeah, that was fun. It was a lot of fun. He says, you could be the Harry Connick Jr. of Hamburg. I was like, can I? I just want to get paid and have some fun, really. Yes. So we did do that. I had a lot of good times. That was ages and ages ago. That was in the 90s in Hamburg. Good fun, I must admit. So let's give him some. Oops, we've highlighted the whole thing there. Let's try this. Just giving him a sense of some kind of colour, what he might look like, just to see. That's the sort of thing. Let's see, what should we do? Maybe a slightly darker body. I'm not sure. Let's have a look. Let's try that just for fun. No, I want a more bluer one. No, I prefer the last one. Excuse me. Okay, good. And just for fun, we shall give him some kind of shading, just because we can. That's why not. Absolutely. Give him some kind of shading. Just give him a bit of depth. It's very quick, but just to kind of give him some dimension of some kind. Blah 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 blee blah blah blah. Sabasi sabasi sabason. Tralala bomba dika dika danza. It sounds Brazilian, doesn't it? Mrs. Belly Penny Mazon Belly Belly Babon. I never understand what, you know, when they do that scat thing, it's like, stop it. Somebody I'm like, what? What are you doing? Stop it now. Alright, we're going to give him some highlights just because we can. There we are. He's got a shiny face. He's shiny. He's got a shiny future. You've got a shiny future, my friend. Yes, and it's a bit wobbly, but we don't mind. We got a shiny future for you. Tra-la-la-la-la-la-la. Right, that'll do. That's the little robot, Mr. Nobot. I'll just sign it here. Dave. There we are. It's lovely, isn't it? Shall I increase his... zoom in a bit and send to him? Oh, the music's lovely. There we are. Thank you so much. Goodbye.